Morning class. I am CS Nair, your English teacher on YouTube. I welcome you all to today's literature class for class 12 CBSE. Today I wish to explain the poem A Thing of Beauty by John Keats, a well-known and well-respected English poet. He was born in 1795 in England and died in 1821 in Italy. He was one among the regularly read and taught English Romantic poets such as Shelley, Coleridge, Lord Byron, and many other giants like them. William Wordsworth is known as the father of Romantic poetry. The Romanticism, a moment as they call it, arrived in England towards the end of 18th century. That is 1800 to 1890, something like that. Keats was influenced by this movement and he proved himself to be one of the devoted followers of this movement. Though he lived only a very short life on this earth, Keats is an established Romantic poet. Romantic poetry is mainly one of the heart and emotions. Its aim is to explore the truth of imagination rather than examine the scientific truth. This fact has very skillfully been established in this poem. The use of appropriate poetic devices helps the poet to achieve this goal. The end rhyming scheme AABB renders the poem a pleasant musical quality. I shall explain the first part of the poem in today's class. Please wait for the second part till the next upload. First, I shall read the poem in full and aloud. The stanza by stanza explanation will follow thereafter. Please pay attention. The poem goes like this: A Thing of Beauty by John Keats. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but will keep above our quiet for us, and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence, of the inhuman death of noble natures, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways, made for our searching. Yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits. So this is up to here that we are going to take this class. The next part we will do in the next upload. So here let me try to explain to you these few lines, around 12 lines. The poet, in the very first line, is making a statement: a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Very typically romantic statement. A thing of beauty, any object that is to your eyes beautiful, it is only to your eyes. If it is to your eyes beautiful, it will give you a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. The object which you are attracted to or you thought is beautiful will never lose its loveliness. It will only increase. It will never pass. It will never go into a nothingness. It will always be alive, and it will be always a source of encouragement for you, inspiration for you. But will keep a bower quiet for us. What will happen? A thing of beauty, an object of beauty will always be at your side to keep a bower, quiet place for you, a safe place, a shady place in the garden. And it is a quiet place where you can sleep, and you may have full of sweet dreams, and you may gain a lot of health and quiet breathing. You may have very troublesome free breathing, a sign of good health. So nature is providing you all this. For that matter, therefore, because of this, the gifts that nature gives you, on every morrow we are wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. That means every day morning when we wake up, we are immediately aware of the beautiful things that is around us, and again we are back to nature, and we are bound. We are binding ourselves. We are always in touch with Mother Nature, because Mother Nature is providing us a bower quiet, and also a sleep, and also health, and also quiet breathing. All these things just for nothing is available for us to take advantage of. So that when we wake up every morning, therefore, this is the reason, therefore, on every morning, when we wake up, we are wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Very nice, very nice. We are in touch, in contact with Mother Nature, and we really appreciate. How do you show your appreciation? You show your appreciation by utilizing the gifts Mother Nature had offered you. Then what you do is that, spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth of noble natures, spite, short form for in spite of, even though some of us or most of us may come across some kind of disappointments, unhappiness in our day-to-day life, because of we do not have that kind of noble nature in us. If we had noble nature within us, we would not feel the hopelessness. But we have that inhuman dearth, means we lack, means we are running scarcity, we are experiencing scarcity of noble natures. So that we have gloomy days of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways made for our searching. So we are going to look for our pleasures, for our happiness through all darkened ways, means unhealthy ways, unhealthy methods. In other words, we are somewhere or other led astray, and we don't have any peaceful or productive life. Even then, yes, that is what the poet says. Yes, the poet agrees with the general opinion that our life is not all that peaceful. We have, because it was our own making, even though over darkened ways, we only chose that searching, we only went through that way. Yes, Agreed. Nobody's denying the fact. In spite of all, even though we have experienced all this, or still we are living in this condition, some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits. There will be some beautiful things, maybe physically in front of you, or maybe it is in your mind, the memories that will just come for, it will come before, and it will come in front of your eyes, and it will remove the pall, that means the curtain like cloth that is separating you from the noble spirits, the very good noble things God has created for you, nature has here to offer. So this pall will be removed from your dark spirits souls, the souls which are not really very bright yet, because they are covered with a thick cloth. But a beautiful thing, whatever object you have will somewhere immediately will come to your rescue, and it will remove that darkness from you, and you will be bright and shining again. I am stopping it today here, and the rest I will continue in my next video, probably tomorrow. Thank you for listening.